Bata songia Bano balane Bumiene na noa Kana unenge medo Makona we mobango Kona seo aku Mbete mbua Yelani nando Nina utanu Lakini kibindune Kwetie kwea Nenge medo Makona we mobango Kona seo aku Mbete mbua Sisiagayo wakanakaku Bua yaku embetekea Sisiagayo wakanakaku Mbua yaku embetekea Yeteka embetekea Mbua yaku embetekea Yeteka embetekea Mbua yaku embetekea Skadada-pa-pa-dum-pam 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 Skadada-ba-di-da-dum-da-ba-da-dum Skadada-pa-pa-dum-pam Skadada-ba-di-da-ba-da-da-ba-dum Skadada-pa-pa-dum-pam Song is called Mbua.
Wow, like you did the whole scatting and Talk about improv. Are you where did you learn that, first of all?
Honestly, I don't know. I guess just practice and practice and practice. I jam a lot to myself, just with the guitar and whatever I can find. So I think practicing and just keeping jamming has helped me with scatting, especially. And then I don't know. I try and make my mouth as free as possible, as free as I can. So just I'm open. Actually, I think my best times are when I'm on stage, because that's when I think I can improvise more confidently. I've also played with bands like Shamsi Music, and so it helps me with Noel and Dorito as well. So it helps me practice and practice. Yeah.
What is the songwriting process like for you?
So for me, before I write a song, my process is, many of the songs are written based on Christian principles for me. And so I would say I read the Bible, or I find a topic that I want to talk about, whether it's FGM or whatever, like racism, and I read the Bible or a chapter of a Bible that talks about that, and then so that I have that idea in my head. Then before I even start writing the words, I start jamming with the guitar or piano, whatever I have, just to sort of set the mood of what I want to write about. And then after I've gotten a tune, then I write and start arranging it.
So the music comes, so for you, the words come first and then the melody. Actually, or is it the melody and then the words?
The melody first, then the words.
Then the words.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And how long you've been doing this since class 4? Obviously.
Yes.
I've got Josiah Adiema who says great talent there.
Thank you, Josiah. Yeah.
What do you typically hear when you go out with your EP, for example? What is some of the feedback?
Authentic, and I think that's what I was chasing for. I sort of want to start running away. I mean, I'm guilty. I did a couple, I think 2. My EP has 6 songs, so I did 2 very Western songs. But, I sort of want to start running away from that and embracing, my sound, my own sound, my African sound, because Africa is my home.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to change. So, and I wish there were many, who would show me the way like that. But I think, I don't know, I haven't seen much of that. So that's what I want to embrace. And I think I'm still in pursuit of a Kenyan sound. And hopefully I'll come as close as possible.
Well, Mbua, which, you said is in Kamba, it's a Kenyan sound, would you say?
Yeah.
What do you find it easier to sing in? I mean, you just sang in Kamba. Do you sing in Swahili as well?
I sing in Swahili. I sing in English. I find it, I think, let me see. Okay, it's easier for me to sing in English. But I want to learn like how to sing Kamba because I actually went back to the village just to learn
the language.
Yes.
Wow.
To learn more and more of my language. I'm looking for traditional Kamba instruments, sort of to bring into my sound. Actually, one interesting thing is that I didn't want to use many of these Western instruments. So as I was recording my EP, my producer had a sufuria in his studio. So that's what I used for some of the songs, especially this Mbua. So I just, bit the sufuria and all that. So
wow.
I just want something so authentic.
My camera person and I are just like in shock. Never heard this.
Yeah,
This is just really authentic talent.